ShotQuality Live BetCast. Back to the action. ShotQuality Live BetCast. Let's get the 600 kiss of death ranking.
Oh no! I give it 2 big goons.
From the basement, from the garage, from an idea. Now, hopefully going to break 1,000 viewers again today. Now,
We'll be out in Vegas.
Gang hits Vegas.
that crunch. When you hear that crunch, it means we're hitting it twice for a better price. Save your heart, right? Be hanging around Planet Hollywood.
It's gonna be awesome though. We're gonna have live shows.
You guys should all come.
If you can trust your data quickly and be correct, you're going to win in this market. And that's what ShotQuality gives you.
I believe we sleep in May, Justin.
It is Saturday, February 7th, 2026. We have 5 weeks until Selection Sunday, and you are tuned in to ShotQuality Live BetCast, the only show powered by ShotQuality data that bets on every single game that is live right now. Pretty special, but no one else really does this. I'd love to watch another show like it, guys, honestly. But presented by Novig, excited to be here for another 45 minutes of action-packed live betting. There's no one else doing it like this. No one else who's going, 18-5 as a show on Wednesday, guys. Let's little quick round of applause for my team. Good job, team. I think I might have led the way. Finally, I was talking about it. I was missing that good episode, a little 8-1 rampage to bring me back above 500. So really appreciate the data for showing up for me. How you guys feeling, Max, Moose? I'm kind of vibing.
I mean, we definitely called our shot a little, last episode. We were talking about how something like that, was on the peripheral. And yeah, 8-1 for you, 4-2 for Musa, 6-2 for myself. Everyone has a good one. So hopefully more of that to come here today.
Look, we like to see it. We talk a lot about how good this data is. And it's not just that Musa's the one who can win bets around here, which is nice to see. But Musa, another good episode for you, man. You're stringing them together. How you feeling today?
Good. Got Baylor, Iowa State on the TV. It looks like there's no play there, though. But, dude, I'm ready to get down to brass tacks, dude. Let's do this.
Let's do it, guys. We got a great slate, another Saturday slate. Some of these extra games from the Super Bowl. Max, like you mentioned last episode, of course, everyone's going to be watching that tomorrow. I don't think we're going to talk about it much because we got too much to do. So, all right, we're looking for games where ShotQuality says the score is expected to be a little bit different, and then we go ahead and bet on them. So I'm going to get us started right there. The third game on your screen, Kansas State, TCU. I'm fired up, feeling good after that 8-1. I'm not going to be too overzealous, but TCU expected to be winning Kansas State, sort of doing a little bit too much, according to ShotQuality. So we're going to go ahead and take that K-State line, and we're going to take the TCU line. I'm getting a good number here. They're down a solid amount. I'll get plus 3.5 minus 118, Max, on TCU. The Frogs is my first bet of the day. All right, feeling good. Always easy to locate them with the handy-dandy arrows. Of course, the 1.73 points per shot for Kansas State should have anyone's eyes popping, in my opinion. We see it a good amount, but not that high, Max. What do you make of that one?
Definitely like that one. Kansas State, I want to say this one was like big early from the start. So you've had plenty of time here to get in on TCU. Definitely like that one. I was eyeing Presbyterian. I think I'm going to go ahead and lock that one in for.
Okay.
Minus 5.5 here. Not a massive differential here, but Gardner Webb, yeah.
A little off the beaten path, but we don't hate it. We got a lot to do today, guys. I'm gonna lock in a flurry. We're going for it. All right, here we're going with UND against Denver. All right, we have North Dakota not exactly doing too hot, but expected to do so. I'm not looking at you guys in the face because I got to try to get the lineup. I'm getting a plus 10.5 minus 110, Max. So we can go ahead and, yep, that one is officially locked in. And then we're going to go to the Ivies. Columbia expected to be winning over Cornell, but I'm more interested in what I saw down here which is Princeton expected to have 13 more points than they actually do against Penn. I think that's a good spot to go get in on Princeton. I expect that game to be a close finish. It is at the half, essentially. I'm going to take the plus 8.5, pay the price minus 125 for that one. All right, breathe for a second. 3 plays in short order. We've been on the show for all of 5 minutes. Thank you all for tuning in. If you're here early, it's because you got notifications on. You read the emails. You get the pick of the day. You love what we do. So shout out to you. I'm going to go give the show a little retweet, and then we'll get some of the people who don't love us as much, but we'll show them some love too. But if you're here already, love you so much. All right, 4 plays in if you count Max's. Moose sort of lurks and waits for the right opportunity. What do we think of Cornell Columbia? Max, Moose, anyone thoughts?
I think you just got.
I'm not paying attention to this one. I took Liberty, Missouri State under 154.5. But if Musa likes anything in Cornell, we can go back to it.
I don't like when the team that I want to bet on is down $1 million. This is kind of my philosophy. So I wasn't going to take that, but I was waiting for a game to hit halftime, and I just got it.
It's some pretty good shot making there. It looks pretty slow if they only scored 78 with that kind of shot making. So hopefully a little regression
I'm into it. We haven't opened up a big screen yet. We can take a look at what Max is talking about. Not, some pretty good shot making.
Average shots. Looks like
a lot of average shots. Decent amount of mid range. And they're hitting everything. So yeah, not a lot of threes and a high turnover. All right, a high rate of score. Sorry, not high turnover. But Moose, what were you saying, bud?
All right, I'm gonna get on the board once my computer stops freezing. Butler Marquette Big East action over 139.5.
We'll go this way. We'll go up the
top. But yeah, there it is.
Okay. I like it. Expected to have 75 points, only has 60 points to hit the half. I definitely worry a little, but I assume, again, here's the thing. A lot of what we know about these teams is cooked in, right? So, yes, it might go a little slow, but what number did you get? What number did you get here, Moose?
39.5.
Okay.
139.5.
All right. So they need to score. Yeah, again, I think the pace is kind of taken into account. You need them to get a little hot. We'll see. It could be the fouls at the very end that save you, I think, on this one. But all right, let's get back to.
That's why I like close over.
Locking in Cleveland State plus 13.5 here versus Ooey Pooey.
Hell yeah! I bet IUPUI again today.
Yeah, they can get back. I mean, this is the bottom of the horizon here. I'll take a plus 13.5 on Cleveland State to maybe get back in this one, cut it to single digits here. So a lot of good shots on their end.
Yeah, I think I'm going to join you. 0.77 is not great. IUPUI. We haven't updated our team names, which is embarrassing, or you could call it a running bit again, whichever side of the coin you want to be on. I like the running bit side, especially with IUPUI, which I always felt was one of the best names. Of course, now called IU Indy after dropping the association with Purdue.
They dropped the Pooey.
They dropped the poo, actually, Matt, because they still have the E. They're just Pooey now. But yeah, they were the Indianapolis University, Purdue University, Indianapolis, I think is what it was. It's still one of the greatest.
No, it's Indiana. The first I.
You're right. It's Indiana.
Yes.
The
last one's Indianapolis.
Yeah. Which, again, really tough. That's tough. But all right, going against them, I'm going to join you. I'm going to join you as the bottom line there. I know a little non sequitur on one of our favorite teams to bet on, pick on. They've been a shot quality darling this year, and I think they've done pretty poorly for me when I bet them. But are they still called IUPUI on FanDuel? Yeah. Wow. Love that.
Also, we're not the only ones.
I'm not the only one. Cleveland State plus 13.5, minus 120. I'm going to add that to my sheet here. So lock that. All right. Cornell is up 10 at the half, expected to be losing by 2. I mean, we waited. It got better. I like this court. This Columbia team has been good. They just took a pretty rough home loss to Princeton.
Yeah.
And
I think they're kind of banged up. I don't know. I didn't look too
when
close.
Is this team not banged up? This is a tough game for me to get that on hold.
Well, while you're looking for that, I went ahead and locked in TCU. I joined you and grabbed a piece of TCU, but I'm in at plus 2.5.
What did I get? Let's pull up the sheet.
Plus 3.5. You were going rapid fire. I forgot to take it. I had to write down all those plays. I forgot to lock that one in for
We got a couple people knowing to get their butts in the sheet to get things without the delay, which you can't help. You just can't help. Of course, these streams are delayed by a little bit, but of course, Max typing in the sheet on a Google Doc does go almost instantaneously. So that's the best way to see things. Of course, this is a moving market, so if you're taking it seriously, riding with Moose, fading Max, I don't know. You wouldn't be really winning too much, Max. I'm just pulling your strings. And look, you're almost back, dude. You were like down. You're down pretty rough. So that's gotta hand it to you. Sticking with it. You've been profitable since those.
Last season left.
Honestly, as we said, we're only like halfway through our episodes. You know, this is episode 19. I expect to get to 35, 36 episodes with March Madness. We kind of turn up the volume, so it'll be plenty of time. We're having a lot of fun with it. It's been another good year, season 3. Shout out to Novig, of course. Get some good odds over there. We'll talk about them hopefully later if we're not too inundated, which is how it's been. But hopefully they don't get too mad at it. But yeah, let's keep rocking and rolling. We got Texas, Mississippi. This one's a definite opportunity to get in a potential under, maybe.
Still showing the play sheet.
Maybe people know the score without me showing it to them, Max. You ever considered that?
Yeah, that's a good point.
You got me. I got you. I got you. All right. Texas is playing Mississippi up 12. Line locked right now. I think they heard us and got scared. Oh, but I got distracted, guys.
It says it's at halftime, though. I don't know what.
Yeah, all that loads. I got to get my my Columbia bet in, and my sportsbook wasn't loading, and now my other sportsbook isn't loading, and I can't seem to get anything going.
We got bad Wi-Fi going on again, or is it there?
I think we're good. Let's see. It's just hard to bet on a Cornell Columbia game for me. Hopefully the feds don't come knocking on my door.
I'll pull up a line for people.
This is an entertainment show, Columbia. All right, here we go.
Columbia
Cornell Big Red is up by 10 at the half. I am getting I'm getting no number. I don't have a spread. That sucks. Let me try. I'm not even going to try a different site.
Why can't I find any other games?
All right, I got Ole Miss, though. Ole Miss plus 14.5, minus 106. We got one, guys. We got one. Let me find my way back to where the show is actually broadcasting out of. Yep, got it. Ole Miss, 14.5.
That was a good example of sometimes it's not easy, running a show and shopping for lines on 3 different books and not available in New York.
You should do more than 3, technically, right? I mean, but yeah,
it takes some serious multitasking skills.
All right. So I do have a Columbia money line. Is that too bold?
What is it?
314 or 3-way is 377, but you lose if it goes to overtime.
Well, last time you asked me, I said, don't do the one that counts overtime. It won't matter. And they went to overtime.
Yeah, I remember. That was very funny.
I said put money on it going to overtime.
I remember that too. Anyway. See if we can find some other games to bet on. UTSA expected to be in it. I'm not really going to bet that, though.
I mean, we got a gift from UTSA the other day when they played South Florida, right? That was them.
Yep.
It demolished the second half.
Oh, hey, Rutgers covered.
By the hook?
I might have beat the line. I don't remember. Was it 12 or 14 that I got? Oh, 12. Wow, by the hook.
Yeah.
Hilarious. I love that. Been getting pretty lucky again recently. I haven't seen too many hook losses in the last couple weeks after like a string where I had 8 of 9 hooks go against me. It's just been great.
How about this Purdue game? Have you guys seen that? Purdue might drop a home game to Oregon here as 19.5-point favorites.
19.
There's like a minute left. Oh, never mind. They're up 2 now. They just took a lead.
Great cover for Oregon, though. I mean, damn.
Oof. Yeah, Oregon's been rough. Hurt, but rough.
Delaware beating Middle Tennessee Middle Tennessee used to be a like middle of the road program. They're having a down year for sure. That was a fun Villanova Georgetown game for sure to open up the day. I think Temple pulled off a comeback.
Did you go to the game last night? I forgot to congratulate your Johnnies.
No, I just watched. Great game. Right. I could give some hot takes. If you want the hot takes, I got them.
Sure. A lot of these games are spot on anyways.
I'd love to watch the Big East win another championship. I think we just need to see Donovan Klingenborn in Connecticut again. That's all I'm going to say about it.
Yeah, Hurley's only got one big. He can throw at you.
It's also like, again, the kill shots are down this year. They used to be the kill shot.
They don't have that extra gear.
They don't have the offensive gear this year.
Yeah.
And that's not a controversial statement.
Yeah, those teams last night were just 2 really good teams, and that's it.
Yeah, and I think if you saw the photos, I don't think there was definitely a UConn crowd there, but I just think they were all in the upper bowl, and it just was essentially St. John's showed up. The program stronger than it was, and I think it's great for the Big East. I don't know how many other teams are as good as these 2 in the Big East. It was a great game, close. Did
you hear Patino after the game? He's like, "Yeah, I did dry January, so I'm staying out till 7 a.m. tonight."
Good for him. Good for him. He's quite the guy. One of our shot quality guys goes to the same gym as him in Midtown.
There you go.
He's him all the time working out. So he's a beast. So if you want to go to one of those Midtown Equinoxes, you might run into Rick Pitino. Kind of funny. I might need to go to one of the ones downtown. Sign me up. I'll go hang out with Coach. Put in a couple workouts. I can't shoot though, so it was.
All right, Musa, you seen anything? You got one play. I know you got.
Yeah, Musa's a little quiet down there. I'm too high off my 8-1 episode. I could go all day right now. So.
No, I mean I saw some like potential. I think we might be frozen a little bit, by the way, in the games because all the times are a little bit off. So
that happens when it's busy right now.
But I mean, West Georgia, North Dakota, which I know you took, but. No, nothing too crazy.
It's not the most exciting slate right now.
I was hoping William and Mary could become a play. I
was eyeing that West Georgia one. I went ahead and locked it in money line price -114. West GA.
I do think we are frozen up a bit though, because we're like off by 3 minutes on some of these games.
So it happens. It's the halftime stuff. If they restart the second half, they'll probably get figured out. Some of the 3 p.m. games getting going there. Kansas taking a lead on Utah. Looks like we jumped up a little here.
Yeah, it's moving. There we go. Okay.
It gets sticky. You try to process 100+ games in a day.
155.
I mean, and it's not a short amount of users, guys. Like, I don't want to toot our horn, but these are users that are probably also pretty data heavy, refreshing, trying to collect data. API level users also collect this data. If you want to build out an API for some live betting, hit us up. If you're like OG, real strong, mover. You want to get some good wins to get out there. We can help you. Stuff wins. I would know. I just close my eyes and I let it tell me to bet Rutgers against Nebraska, and I win by the hook. I really wish it was any more simple. You just got to find where it's good, and that's the secret, And I'm not going to lead you to water too much, but it's not too crazy. It's just sharper than Ken Palm in short bursts. It's going to essentially, there's a lot of teams that are literally equal in their ranking in Ken Palm and shot quality, but the teams that aren't, I think more often than not, by the points per possession, were more spot on. Doesn't need to be by a lot, right? You just need to win like 53% and it's fine. So, but anyway, I was looking at the number of my bets today, Max, that were more than 2 points off of what Ken Palm predicted the game to be. And I think I had 28 bets today. How many do you guys think were off by more than 2 points? So two.
You only bet 8. You only bet 8 games.
28.
Oh, 28. Oh, I bet half of them. That's usually what mine are, around half.
Wow, really? Well, I don't bet totals. So you got to remember, I don't bet totals.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry. I do a decent amount. My totals, yeah.
Yeah, totals are he's usually not spot on with totals, but I mean, spreads are almost just his numbers at this point. And it was 4 games that I bet out of my 28 that were not essentially just Ken Palm, maybe maybe a point and a half, but most of them just one way or another a hook.
Oh, so I was way off. I swear every game I look at, it's like, oh, this one's off.
Well, again, it's probably a lot of totals. You're probably betting like the spots, the sharp games. You know me. I'm betting games like I got Coastal right now. Sweating Coastal. They're in overtime against UMass. I got the money line -102. It's not feeling great. I got Ooey Pooey. I got Cornell today. So those are looking nice. Miami's going to be tough in that second half. They could bounce back. And then I took Utah plus the points in the next window. That'll be interesting. Yeah, shot quality looks good, but
we barely have any crossover. I have Utah, Samford, Ryder.
The two of us in Samford, bro.
That's it.
Ryder's such a grit your teeth and bet it type team. Like, they're not good, but neither is most of the MW.
It actually shouldn't be a bad matchup for them.
Ryder. No. Yeah. They'll do all right.
They're actually good on the glass, and Merrimack with that zone can't defensively. The first time they played was a 2-point game,
Yeah.
And we expected it close.
Yeah.
Anyways,
it's like I think St. Peter's.
I've been scrolling for like a lot. We've hit most of the games.
And the rest of them are close. And again, we haven't really talked about it recently, but that's not a bad thing for us here. It's boring for the show. Maybe you guys want a million bets, but like when there's 9 bets, there's a good chance we go 8-1, maybe better than where you find else. I don't know. TCU kind of getting back in it a little there, maybe. But when there's no bets, it means the data is just saying these games are operating as expected. So that means our data is on point, which is why you can trust it when it says things aren't working right.
Somebody asked about North Dakota.
We already played that one. Yeah, they're kind of struggling still.
Justin played plus 10.5.
I think Perri? You could probably get like 15.5 now if I had to guess. They're down like 18.
Let's look it up. No, it's still 10.5. It's 54-38.
54-30?
38. We're at 10.
They just hit a shot, so it probably was like 11.5. Okay, I mean, that's fine. I'm with it. Again, these are. I like taking these dogs in these games. You see me do it a lot. I mean, again, 28 plays today. I've actually been betting more favorites the last couple weeks, guys, but big favorites today, like more than a bucket. Just Miami. Yeah, just Miami today. The only favorite of more than a bucket, like more than. I think I have a 2.5 point favorite, but -102.
Wait, you played Miami, Ohio, or is this Miami, Florida?
Miami, Florida.
Okay. Because
I call Miami, Ohio.
Okay. I don't know. I think Miami, Ohio deserves the non-state, just plain old Miami calling card.
I get it. I do, but since they are in Ohio, I'm going to call them Miami, Ohio.
Okay. Wait, what's that? You shouldn't be bashing Ohio, Justin. You know better than that.
Why? No, I don't.
It's my home state, man.
I know that, but you know I'm an Ohio hater. I know plenty about it. Like, I know the things that are great. I love, hit me with some Grater's ice cream, and I will tell you that is the best thing your state produces. That and LeBron James.
And Maximilian Betts.
There we go. That's
LeBron,
Time to stop all that shenanigans.
It's just a friendly rivalry because I hate the Cavs. That's really it.
I don't blame you. Fordham plus 1.5.
Oh, wow. A Fordham bet. Okay. I see it. They're down one.
You say Fordham plus 1.5? Did I hear that correctly? All right.
Yep.
Oh,
The Bulls. No, the Rams. The Rams.
Winnick and I were talking about that. Shout out to Winnick if he's watching. I think he wanted to go and say what's up to Waj. Because he's at that game.
Woj?
Why'd you call Waj?
Is it? I don't know. I just read the name. No one. I don't watch television.
You've never heard of a Woj bomb?
Isn't it? I mean, it's not the. I don't know, man. I think I've said it both ways in my life.
Waj bomb?
No, I definitely have said Woj bomb. Yeah.
I just assumed he was talking about someone else, Max.
No. No, just being dumb.
What's his official title for St. Bonaventure?
He's the GM.
Okay.
So trying to tell him a little bit here or there about how to do some work in the portal. I don't know. Winnick's a great guy. He's some of the best player ratings you'll see, and really good about telling you when he's wrong, which is my favorite part about him. So anyway, why is it doing that on this account? Bonaventure in a good one with Fordham. ShotQuality says Fordham's going to take over, maybe win the game. Musa thinks so. We'll see how it goes. We got a couple other spots, maybe. We'll see if we can find anything. I've been eyeing one to maybe develop a little bit further before we get in on it, but not seeing anything too crazy just yet. I'm looking here at William and Mann.
It's a Butler plus 10.5 here. The value is no longer on the over, but I think Musa's over is looking good. Yeah, 146.5 is alive, but I played Butler plus 10.5 here. It's Marquette. Are they really going to run away with this one? We expect a close one. I think they come back.
All right. Two of my favorite teams from this conference, Campbell, North Carolina A&T, going head-to-head. North Carolina A&T expect to be winning, but I'm not playing them right now. I do like the Butler play. I guess we could squad ride it. It's expected to be a 2-point game.
It wouldn't be a squad ride. Musa played over 139.5. Yeah.
All right. Then no pressure for sure. New Hampshire looks terrible. Purdue gets their win. Couple games ending up here. Coastal Carolina. I don't know if that's done yet, but it's going to be a tight result. Man, got to hand it to Ken Palm. He's pretty good.
What's your number for Coastal?
I got money line.
Okay, it was 3-point game.
It was like plus
with a second left.
What was it?
It's a 3-point game with a second left.
Yeah, I mean, again, if they hit a 2 or they foul and they make both, I'll be a little annoyed. I didn't want to pay the price for the plus 1.5, but that's life. Doesn't happen much. I usually take money lines on short dogs. All right,
that's fair.
Yeah, I don't want to win that way. I don't.
Hold on. How short? You're not taking a
1.5.
2.5. Okay.
I don't want to pay.
2 is very key.
Yeah, I don't want to pay minus 125 often because I'll usually have a bigger edge on the money line than I will on the plus 1.5 because I do look at those expected distributions. And again, it just doesn't happen a lot. It can happen sometimes for sure, and it might happen here. But again, that would mean that if they score with a couple seconds left, they're not fouling either, right? That very well could end with them down 3 with the ball. That's what they want. So I wouldn't be shocked to see them trade some fouls and end at 2 or 3. But we'll see. Fun to see how these end always. But yeah, let me know, Max.
TCU, by the way, cut it to 4, and they are now favored by about 3 points at the half. So
yeah, that was a pretty clear one, right? I mean, Kansas State was at 1.7 something points per shot. They've dropped to 1.5, a little under.
It's still very playable.
Yeah,
not as much.
Say very. I think it's actually just outside playable range now. Truly, if you wanted to be strict based on how we do it on the show, you would probably.
I don't know. 10 points though, just on the one Kansas State side is.
Sure. Yeah, you could definitely go take Kansas State to slow down. I would understand that, but I don't know if I like TCU to cover is probably going to be a good line now. All right, horns are honking. We've hit a lot that's available, and again, we don't really apologize for there not being as much beat on the bone. We like that around here. We're going to take what we can get. William and Mary, always an enigma. I never seem to be able to bet them correctly, guys. Anyone have any takes on how to bet against Hampton or want to bet against Hampton?
I took Hampton pregame.
I wanted to update a little bit, but they were down like 8. William and Mary. I was like, that could be a good spot. And, well, looks like I missed the boat because now they're up. That's
sometimes boats get missed, Moose. It's okay.
And then you try to get back on the boat like I did with George Washington when I missed +4.5 and got in at 2.5. And they lost by 3. And
you got hooked, and we won by the hook live. And
I'm the one that pointed the game out too. I just wasn't quick enough.
Happens, dude. It happens to the best of us. I mean, okay, Max, you played Missouri State Liberty
under.
What about Missouri State expected to be losing by 3 and they're down by 16? I mean, that's a spooky spread with a couple minutes left. You know, you're deep, not deep, but you're into the second half.
Yeah, I mean, but I don't really want Missouri State to make it even remotely close.
Well, I know you don't. I know you don't, per se.
I'm not playing it again, if that's what you're asking. I got my under. That's enough for that game.
Well, I was saying it as though I do want them to make it close because I've just locked in plus 17.5. Oh, hold on. That's me laughing, on that track. But yeah, I'll take the spooky spread plus 17.5, 15 minutes to go. It's always spooky when the number of points you have is bigger than the minutes of the game, in my opinion. That's always a little scary. Of course, unless that's where the line started. But again, this was supposed to be a closer game. And it's expected to be a closer game. So we'll see how Missouri State does. I usually like betting on this team. I didn't today, but now I have. So we'll see. Not really my concern anymore. My concern is just finding bets that are expected to do well and then evaluating how good I'm doing from afar. Not really. I don't worry about one bet.
I do.
I think I counted it up today, and I could lose all 28 of my pregame bets, and I'd still be up like 2.5 units.
Well, don't test the theory.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I think I'm getting IUPUI, and I think I'm going to be 3-1 to start. So I'm not really too worried. It's been a good season. And testament to me, I have not really changed my methods. I have found a way to evaluate expected results. Everything's expected to be going well. The downswings don't last. The weak periods are treading water rather than losing a lot. I think I was like 40 bets over 500 in December and November, and I was 20 bets over 500 in January, like consistent. And then we're doing.
I got an early one developing. La Tech plus 5.5 has been placed.
Wow. I think that's acceptable. Let's take a look at what's going on under the hood. Very low points per shot, missing probably what's going to amount to being good looks. I mean, the expected number is 1.12. And if that's at home, if you want to understand 1.12, the easiest way to understand it is just to cut it in half and get to 5.6. That's the effective 2-point field goal percentage. That's a really easy way to understand it. So 0.56 versus 0.51. Now I can't do the math. But yeah, they're missing 11 points, guys. They're taking good shots. Sam Houston's taking good shots.
Probably missing.
Yeah, they're at the rim. But I think it's the number of looks here, right? I mean, they're taking 17 shots versus 11, and they're just not going down. So maybe a couple offensive boards, well defended. But this is, It's what you want. If you want to pull down the offensive boards, they're eventually going to lead the points. They will. So yeah, I'll ride with you, Maxie. Let's get that card filled up. We got a few more minutes here on the show. We're running a little hot as a team, so let's hope it lasts here on a Saturday. Always a little difficult on Saturdays, but plus 5.5 for La Tech, minus 114 for me as well. Let's go. Moose.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
Trying to get this Georgia State thing to load on my phone. It's just not working, and that's the game I want to take. And
Justin has 7 plays. I've got 7. Musa, you're on 2, so that means
I have 2 loading, but I can't get them in right now. So stop yelling at me.
It's okay. Take your time.
I think we can get this out of here.
Time it's unlocked because I've been using my offshore book and it's been going well. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But if you ain't gonna load, then you ain't gonna load. Rhode Island's what I'm looking at.
Doing the money lines.
I'm looking at Georgia State too.
All right.
Let's go over there.
Island and Richmond.
Georgia State's.
When you see Georgia State, you'll probably jump on it too. That's a good find that I found. You're welcome.
That's it. I'm sure it is, Musa. Let's see what we got. I am looking. What about Richmond, Rhode Island?
That's the other one. I just said it.
Oh, you did? I thought I heard you say Rhode Island.
But did you take it?
No, not yet, because I can't get it to load.
And it's not your play,
I didn't. Hold on.
You gotta stake your claim by putting that money down. I'll go Rhode Island money line, even money. I don't want the plus 1.5 at almost minus 130. Again, if it bites me, it bites me. But let's go. So again, that's even money money line for one Rhode Island against Richmond here, and then let's go see.
Got it. Rhode Island minus 110 though, so not as good. I'm sorry, but it's money.
Yeah, you should apologize.
I did.
I'm not betting Georgia State. I'm not jumping on that, but I do.
I almost got it money line, but I couldn't pull it off, and now they're back up 3. So
I do want to jump on. What did I just see? Oh, Quinnipiac. What's going on here? This is all in the second half. Wow. I do have to scavenge for a line really fast. Quinnipiac.
Niagara, not a good basketball team.
Yeah. So I'll take Quinnipiac minus 6.5 minus 115. 6.5 minus 115. The Bobcats, Quinnipiac. Let's go. Feeling good.
I like that one a lot. I'm taking it as well, except I have to lay 7.5 for minus 110.
Ew. Wow. Rare that I get the better line. I guess the other side's sharper. North Dakota hanging in there. Last 10 minutes. Look, it's not about winning the game. It's just about playing hard in those last few frames. I'm glad I never got down on Columbia. But now I might want to. Let's see if they'll give me a line. Is that too sicko of me?
No.
Thank you, Musa. That's why I pay you to be here. I still don't have a MF line. I have totals, and I have even an odd total. I have
you got a money line?
I don't have a money line anymore, likely because it's too heavy. They're down by 17.
Yep.
I could take Cornell team total under.
What are they? Red something?
Oh, they don't have that. Sorry, they don't have that at all.
Big Red.
Big Red.
That's Big Red Bear. That's an Office quote for you.
It is, because that's where Andy went, right?
Yeah, Andy Bernard. Cornell, it's the highest mark in the Ivy League. Oh, wow.
JK wants to know Florida Gulf Coast, or is it too late? I forget who they're playing.
Do we have them in here as FGCU?
I saw them earlier. No, Bellarmine.
It's Bellarmine. No, it's not too late, and that's a good eye. It's right there. I like it. It's a good find. I'll go in on this one. The data says go.
You're gonna get an even better line now. It is 60-48.
Wow. Okay, so we're a little behind.
9:54 left. So we're not that far behind. There's just been a lot of baskets in that short stretch.
They're moving. Give me the plus 10.5 on FGCU. Lock her in, Max. Ooh, it jumped to 8.5. I got my number, though. I love that when the bet accepted screen hits and then you lower it and the line's already worse. Whew. That just feels like money, you know, like a Eugene Krabs moment. All right.
An Office and a SpongeBob reference in like not even 60 seconds.
I have a lot of culture.
That's range. That's range right there.
Yeah, I'm a very cultured millennial. Thank you very much. I live in New York City. What do you think I do? I sit inside and watch TV. Charleston Southern, USC Upstate. 15-point differential on Charleston Southern here, who has been shooting to a 1.41 points per shot average in this game. That's very high. There are 10 minutes left. It's expected to be a lead of 9. It is a deficit of 4. I, again, don't need to see much more. I'm a little annoyed I missed this one. We're going to go ahead and bet against Upstate. Sorry, on Upstate. I'm being dumb. It is a 3-point game. We're going to take the plus 3.5 minus 110. That money line looks beautiful too at plus 195, but I'm going to stay off it.
Upstate's your team, man. I feel like you're always on them.
We were on them early, but did I ride Cleveland State with you?
Yes.
Fuck.
We got a question about whatchamacallit, FGCU.
Maybe we hit that one. I just bet it.
Moose, where have you been for the last 5 minutes?
Where
I heard
that was so 2 plays ago, Musa.
Okay, don't yell at me.
1 play ago. I guess you took one too. You both took Quinnipiac? Yeah. No. I took Quinnipiac, then you took Quinnipiac, then I took FGCU, then I took Upstate. So 11 plays today. Like a busy one. It got busy. We are at the 3:30 mark here. ShotQuality Live BetCast presented by Novig. If you're watching, thanks for hanging. We're coming off a killer episode for yours truly. Had to have it, honestly. Again, that record on the season is not even profitable at minus 115. So that 8, that plus 6.5 unit show was much needed for me. All right. But again, you just got to trust it and let it rip sometimes, guys. That's really what it's about. Miami, Florida, big lead. Let's go. I love seeing that. Coastal Carolina is going to win. I might start 5-0 on a 28 game.
What's my season record? It's not all about you, Justin.
30-22.
Yeah, you're doing the best.
Yeah, but how impressive is it if it's only on 52 plays? I mean,
literally, dude, we can't talk until our ROI is positive, and his is positive. So.
Oh, I can always talk, Justin.
I know. You're doing well. You're doing really well outside the show this year. I've seen the numbers. It's fine. I've had seasons where my live betting has been really good, and my pregame weighed me down. I've had seasons where pregame has been great, and live betting has done nothing, and that's what's sort of going on here this year. But all right, Presbyterian doing well. Let's take one last look. Let's sit here and talk about betting a long time.
I'm going to catch both of you, starting with today's episode. That's my goal for the end of the year, is to catch one of you.
Adamant.
Even if I have to pull you down into the gutter with me. No, I'm just kidding. I would never root against you guys.
Yeah, you want to do it the other way.
Yeah.
That doesn't really matter when you're that competitive, right? Yeah, I don't really see too much else here. We can give her one little more reload. I don't think there's any 3 p.m. games tipping off. Look, ShotQuality Live and the technology you see here is one of the most fun things you could do in sports betting, college basketball betting for sure. It's like red zone, but all day, and with a built-in edge against bias. That's the real thing here. I'm going to lock in one more play before we get out of here. Hold on 1 second. I know I am, Musa. Thank you for trying to tell me that. Yeah. So I'm going to take Pittsburgh against SMU here, if I can find a line. I searched in a game. I didn't search the whole sports book. Oh, I don't have it. Oh, I'm searching football because apparently lines are out. What? Okay, I can't. Hold on.
SMU football look ahead.
Yeah. What was that?
7 months, 8 months in advance.
Pittsburgh plus 14.5, minus 120 is the play on our last scroll and roll through the roses here on ShotQuality Live BetCast. Man, I almost played LaSalle again today, Max. I couldn't do it.
Expected to be up 4 too. That's pretty shocking.
Almost played Lafayette. It was right there in my system, but didn't do it. Stupid. Not really seeing anything else. We're kind of at the end here. Probably not going to win Princeton. Niagara taking a lead, man. That's a potential double dip if you want it. Because Quinnipiac could definitely just turn it on and baby brother them. Cleveland State dead.
It's minus 1.5 right now. I think Niagara just went up 4. Oh, it's plus 120 on the money line.
Wow. I'm good, man. Hit the music, get the graphic up. Like Moose, how you feeling? Let's let you say goodbye. You got anything for the people?
I thought you were gonna do a Max take a pop shot on the way out. Butler Marquette. I don't know what those last 3 minutes of no one scoring was about, but pick it up.
Live's 142.5. You're fine.
I know, but it was 148.5.
True.
All right.
It has not dipped under 139, so things are good. But
that's a good sign. It's a good sign. Hopefully, another good episode for the team after a big one, a much-needed big one. Excited. We'll be back. Of course, you can always find when the next episode is right down there. We're back on the 11th, the evening show, Wednesday night. I think. I mean, it might change because I actually didn't look if it was a busy Wednesday, but assuming that it is, we will be back. Thank you so much for watching ShotQuality Live BetCast for Max, Moose, and there's Moose for Justin. Appreciate you guys watching. See you next time. ShotQuality Live BetCast presented by Novig, the only show that uses ShotQuality Live data to bet on every single game while it happens. Thank you so much for watching. See you Wednesday evening for the whole ShotQuality team. Have a good night. Bye.